Nick, Roush, go ahead.
Boogie, I've noticed a lot of guys have those masks over their face masks. Is it weird? What's it like practicing with those on versus just the?
We have the option of wearing that over our face mask or a mask under our helmet. I chose to wear my mask under my helmet. I think that's just easier, So honestly, I don't know the answer to that question, so I've been wearing it, without
it. Is practice in general that much different with all the COVID stuff going on, or is it just?
Pretty much pre-practice and after practice, is different. But once the whistle blows and that first period starts, it feels like normal camp, normal football. It's not much of a difference, when we're actually, on the field and practicing. Most of the differences come before practice and after practice, protocols like that.
John Hale.
Boogie, having seen what Josh did a couple of years ago with his senior year in terms of improving his draft stock, how much did that play on your mind as you were thinking about playing this summer? I know we've seen some top draft prospects opt out, but it seems like other guys could really use this year to get on those boards in April.
Right. Like you said, guys can use this year, and I think I'm one of those guys, who, have some chance, to make it to the next level. And if I play the way I need to play this year and play the right way and the way I know I can play, I think I give myself a better chance of, fulfilling my dream.
Josh Moore.
Boogie, you seeing Josh move from your group to kind of going in front of you there. How does it nice seeing a guy that knows your position to kind of go to that spot and to be able to still probably work in pretty good tandem with a guy like that.
And I'm very excited for that. Josh played, like you said, played the outside linebacker position. So when we work in stunts, with the D-line, me and Josh, pretty much have a great feel of what to expect from each other because he heard, the coaching tips from Coach White last year as the outside backer, but on nickel, he played inside already. So just understanding, what the outside guy needs from the inside guy in games and also me, knowing what he needs, because I went through the meetings last year of him being a nickel. So I think us working together, him knowing what the outside guy is looking for and me vice versa, I definitely think it's helping and we have a great chemistry.
Jeff Drummond.
Hey, Boogie. Just kind of curious what you have seen from Jordan and kind of pairing with him and what he's doing on the other side of the line from you. And is this a pretty big season for him too?
Yeah, definitely, and it kind of feels similar, to the position I was in, when I had Josh here as a senior. And I know how much Josh helped me, so I'm just been trying to, help him as much as, I can, telling him what I see in his game and what he can work on, and I tell him to do the same thing, So him being on the other side of me, just keep getting better. I think it's a big year for him, and I think he understands the moment. He came here. He'd be the first to say that he had started off on a bumpy road. He had to make a decision of what kind of player he wanted to be. And I think last year, he made that decision. I think he's really going to take a step forward this year.
John Clay.
Boogie, going back to the NFL question, the fact that you guys are playing a 10-game SEC schedule, I mean, you're going up against, the best conference in the country, and you've got a chance to prove to the pro scouts that, you can go against the best and produce. How fired up are you for that, and what kind of challenge is that?
Man, I'm very excited. It's a perfect platform for me. I control my own destiny. These are 10 games where, the film will be the best film I can get. Be against, like you said, SEC opponents for 10 weeks straight. So if I do what I can do and do what I've trained my body to do my whole life, it comes down to this 3 months, and I can control my own destiny and, the outcome of this 3 months.
Josh.
Boogie, seeing guys like Josh and Benny and Mike Edwards go, not just get drafted, but now they're past their rookie year and they're all guys that, are contributing and getting more and more, attention at the pro level. How significant is it for those guys that have been drafted out of Kentucky and just to put more focus on the program for guys like yourself that are trying to, get, every kind of edge that you can, to have that kind of spotlight, move a little closer to Lexington.
Yeah, man. Like you said, I keep in constant contact, with most of those guys. I'm always asking them, what's the biggest difference between the, NFL and college. I asked those guys what's something they would tell themselves going into their senior year. I had conversations with pretty much all those pro guys, and their feedback has helped me out tremendously. They tell me the things that I should be, focusing on going into my final camp here, and just exciting to see those guys, go to the NFL and be successful. It shows us younger guys that's left here that it can be done, and they set the standard, and we're just here to follow.
You said you asked them things that you would, what they would have told themselves their senior year. What's something that maybe Josh has said that he would have told himself, knowing what he knows now?
He asked what is something that Josh maybe told himself that he wishes he had known then that he knows now.
He told me just be dominant. Every play, just try to dominate. Don't take no plays off. That's a big thing. He said the next level is not taking plays off. Trying to be dominant every play. And he's telling me, something that'll carry over for sure. And it's definitely some mentality that, I'm carrying into fall camp.
Thanks, Boogie.
All right, we'll wrap up with Boogie, and we'll get Cedric in here for you in just a second. All right, guys, got Cedric Dord here. Nick.